Hey, it's Colin from Jeeping.Net. I want to give you guys a quick little update as to what we're doing with our LJ Rubicon project here. So last time you saw it, we just got the vehicle running. Since then, I've changed all the fluids. I've gone from the front to the back, made a huge list of items that are near worn or need to be replaced or just need to be cleaned up. We then did a body lift on this vehicle. So I actually did a full body mount replacement kit. And I'll have another video on that as to why I did that and some of the issues we ran into. But in short, we actually had a problem with 4 of the bolts. 1 of them snapped and 3 of them spun internally. So to fix those, I actually had to cut into the interior floors and kind of get to those nuts because they're in the torque box, it's called, and they're not really accessible, those top nuts that are supposed to be welded in place, but in my case, they all kind of, it looked like at some time someone had actually had the body off this Jeep, I'm starting to realize, and I think that they just majorly torqued those down too tight when they retightened them. The other reason why I had to get new body mounts. Anyway, so that took a while, and I'll have another video on that. Then we got into the rear of the frame. So right now I'm concentrating from transfer case back. This is where I had the most surface rust. So this is where I decided to spend the next couple of weeks or months on. So we've stripped everything. Differentials back here, gas tanks somewhere else, drive lines all out. Even the evap I took out. So now I'm going through, I'm descaling all of this, making a list of all the bolts I need to replace. After it's descaled, all of the old paint is kind of removed. We'll go through, we will, not de-wax, but you know what I mean. Go through, do all that, and then we'll pour 15, and then areas that are exposed, the sunlight will give like a chassis paint or something like easy paint, like a trim clad. Over top of that, something that we can easily update. I like to at least twice a year come in and just kind of spray up everything. But all in all, no big major rust. I do have one area that you're seeing here right now. This is for the worst rust on the vehicle. It's bad, but I know those of you guys down in the Southern States are probably going like, holy crap, that's really bad. But here in Eastern Canada, that's very typical. This area is normally covered up with this internal fender. I highly recommend removing those inner fenders. They just hold the crap and don't let the vehicles dry out. And you really can't tell you're having problems until it's too late. So I'm really hopeful. I'm going to just grind this away some. The pinch welds are actually still intact. It's just kind of the end of the metal that's bad. And then we'll come through and pour 15 these really good after we neutralize them. And we'll just keep an eye on them. But I think it's going to be okay, and it's not that structural. So I think it's actually going to be fine. Once that's done, once the pour 15 is done, the paint's done, we'll go ahead and start putting the rear suspension back up into the vehicle. And that's what the next vehicle is going to be about. I'll explain what we're putting into it, why we're putting what we're putting into it, and what's also going to be coming in down the road. Obviously, because of budget and time and all that, I can't do everything exactly how I want to. I got some parts recently on insanely good sale. There was an off-road shop that was going out of business. They were retiring, so I got a ton of stuff from them for dirt cheap. So that will be going on in here, and we'll just be replacing some bushings and stuff like that as well. Anyway, once that's done, we'll get into the front, and that will be another video. But thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry there haven't been much videos lately. It's really not something, you guys tearing stuff all apart. It's not really that much fun to watch. But anyway, we're starting to get into the more fun stuff. So please comment below, ask any questions, and just give it a thumbs up or something like that. If you like the video, that way I know you guys appreciate them and want me to keep making them. Anyway, I'm sorry there hasn't been a lot of videos, but there will be more out here in the near future as we're now actually really getting into the fun stuff. Anyway, yep, thanks a lot. Have a good day, and keep Jeeping. Thanks. Bye.